Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly and this is Yaya Simple Living. And for today's video, I have even more pantry staples that you can make at home instead of buying store-bought so that you know exactly what ingredients are in them. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite pantry staple is to have on hand. And if this sounds like something that would interest you, let's get started. Okay, so the first recipe that we're going to be making is a cheesy hash brown casserole. So we're going to add 3 cups of dehydrated hash browns. To our jar. Okay. All right, and to that we are going to add, there's actually not that much hash browns left. To that we're going to add half a cup of powdered milk. And a 1/4 cup of cheese powder. Whoops. Yep. We're going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch, but I am going to use arrowroot powder. And a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm running out of black pepper here. Okay. So let me get all this down in our jar. Shake those seasonings down into the hash browns. All right. And there you have it. And then when we go to make this, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 cups of water. Mix it well, and we're going to bake it at 375 for 30 minutes. So there is our hash brown casserole, cheesy hash brown casserole. So let me get set up for the next one and I'll be back. All right, our next recipe is going to be homemade mac and cheese, the box. And for this, we are going to need 2 cups of dried pasta. You can use elbows. I'm just going to use shells because they're open. So there's 1 cup. And 2 cups. To that, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of cheese powder. And a 1/4 cup of powdered milk. A tablespoon of cornstarch, but again, I'm going to use arrowroot powder. Ah! All right, messy, messy. Oh, what a disaster. All right, that's fine. I'll have to clean all this up. And a half a teaspoon of salt. Dang it, you know what I did? I did this wrong. I'll be back. Okay guys, I got going too fast, so I'm going to pivot for a minute. I needed to keep my dry ingredients and my sauce separate. So, I am going to sift out all my cheese sauce from my pasta, because I don't want to waste it. I've made the mistake so you guys don't have to. You're welcome. Okay. So, but I am going to use this jar again. So give me just 1 second here. Okay. So I'm going to put my pasta in the jar. I just got going too fast for my own good. Okay. All right. Okay, so I have my pasta in the jar. Whoop. And I'm going to grab a sandwich bag. All right, so we really need, when we're cooking, we have to learn how to pivot. I should not be making these silly mistakes, but I did. So I'm just going to pivot and fix it. We're going to put our mix, our cheese mix, into this little bag. In our jar. And just push it down. All right. And I don't think I put my salt in there, so let me get my half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. So when we go to cook it, we are going to cook our pasta and boil it. And then we are going to stir in our, after we boil it, we're going to save a half a cup of the pasta water. We're going to stir in our cheese mix, some butter, and the pasta water together and make our macaroni and cheese. So there is our second pantry mix put together. Let me regroup here and do our next pantry mix. Okay, I'm calmed down now. I'm going to do the next one, which is a dupe of Hamburger Helper Cheeseburger Macaroni. So for this, we need a half a cup of cheddar cheese powder, which I'm now officially out of. And we need 2 tablespoons of powdered milk. And we need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, but again, I'm using arrowroot powder, and hopefully this time I will not make a huge mess out of it. And we need a tablespoon of beef bouillon powder, which I did not get out yet, so I will be back. All right, so a tablespoon of beef bouillon powder. a teaspoon of paprika. I can never open these. Oh, looks like I need more paprika. Okay. Put that on my list. A teaspoon of garlic powder, which I have somewhere here. And a teaspoon of dry mustard powder. Okay. And a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Oh, these spices. Okay. Then, for optional, you can use a tomato. You can use a teaspoon of tomato powder, or you can also use a tablespoon of nutritional yeast for extra cheesy but not cheese magic. So I think I am going to add a tablespoon of nutritional yeast in here, because that sounds good. And nutritional yeast gives it like a really, it's like got a really cheesy flavor to it without adding cheese. Okay. Oops. All right, so this is all our seasonings in a bag. And then we're going to add 2 cups of pasta. And I think I'm going to do part shells and part macaroni because this is open and I don't want to, well, I'll just do elbow. All right, so we need 2 cups of elbow macaroni added to our jar. And then when we go to cook it, let me put all this in here. When we go to cook it, we are going to add a pound of ground beef, 2½ cups of water, and a cup of milk, or you could use water. So you're going to brown your ground beef in a skillet. You're going to drain the excess grease. Then you're going to add 2½ cups of water and a cup of milk, or an extra cup of water. You're going to add the pasta and the seasoning packet, and you're going to bring it all to a simmer. You're going to cover it and cook it for 10 to 12 minutes, stirring occasionally until the pasta is tender and the sauce thickens. So there you have it, our cheeseburger macaroni DIY. All right, guys, and I think that is all I have for you today. Sorry for the confusion on my mac and cheese. I don't know what I was thinking. I do have to order more cheddar cheese powder so that I can do some more recipes for you guys. I wanted to do a broccoli cheese rice, but I don't have enough cheese powder. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to order more cheddar cheese powder, and then we will go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up notification in YouTube to let the algorithm know that you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And let's not forget that I am not a professional cook. I am just a grandma who likes to have shelf-stable items ready to go on a moment's notice. So you will not get perfection, unfortunately. I'm sorry if that's what you're looking for. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!